If we don't reach the conference finals, we failed. If we don't win a championship, that'd be painful, but acceptable.
Hold on, Cliff, I can't approach a season with that perspective. I only have one goal in mind, and that's to win a title, period.
And I'm wired the same way, and that is my goal too. But my job as the general manager is to evaluate the organization with clear eyes. And our current roster compared to the other contenders, well, it wouldn't be fair to say that we have failed if we didn't win the championship. It would be fair to say that we failed if we don't reach the conference finals. Does that make sense?
For you, sure. But for me, it's title or bust. I don't...
Understood. Understood. This is just me being completely transparent with you. All right, speaking of, we need to talk about your personal goals for the first half of the season. Coach, over to you.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great, because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? You know, let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
All right, look. I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological edge. And the NBA Cup gives us that.
Can't say I disagree. Solid choice, MP.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. Oh, one more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
our PR director, Donna Chase. She's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
It's your night tonight.
What's shaking, MP?
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right? Of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
I get that. But you're talking about...
A star. I know. Which means you need to be exceptional if you want his minutes. This is a big boy business, MP, and you need to understand the realities of that. Unless you can prove you can give us a better chance of winning games than he can, you're gonna be backing him up.
So, if I prove that I'm a better player, you're gonna put me in the starting lineup?
Yes. We are here to win games, not massage egos.
I can get with that then. I'm not mad at that.
All right, and just so you can see how serious I am, I've got some specific milestones I want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Lunch? Yeah, absolutely. In order. You know, I went once as a kid, but it's been years. You should get the kids. Oh, yeah? You got him? No.
Visit attention to center court for the award ceremony.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And Grant.
It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Here's Holiday. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Over to the wing. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Anunoby finds Hart. Counted from distance.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Holiday passes to Horford. Brown with a screen. 4-3. Horford can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brown against Anunoby. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Hart, here he goes. And Porzingis with the block. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's Pritchard, outside Tatum. Off target with the 3. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Back to Pritchard. from downtown, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Knicks, second.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Here's Mr. Clutch, hounded by Tatum. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Celtics trail by 3. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. He gets it in there.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Outside Achua. Pass to Robinson. Back to Achua. Now Brunson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tatum pulls it in. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. No good. For New York, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. To the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. Fires it. It's good. Off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 6.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
Inside, here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker either.
Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Cornette's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 40, Luke Cornette.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Holiday. Here's Cornette, covered by Towns. Cornette passes to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He tries for 3. Rebound Boston. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's White. A quick shot there. It's off target. New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. New York shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Shots good by Hart.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tie game in Boston. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
37.
Come one. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set?
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any.
That does it for halftime. Let's.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to... Going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Horford. Still without a bucket. Pass to Pritchard. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Brown with it. Here's Pritchard. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the floor for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Daugier in at the 3. Towns is screen on Brown. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's Kornet with a rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Kornet. McBride covers. Kornet with the bucket. Kornet's got his first 2 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. Shamet, he's checked in for New York. And so Towns nails them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. Hits the trifecta. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Brown passes to Kornet. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Knicks out in front. They lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Luke Kornet out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Driving inside. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Boston trailing. Brunson with a double team. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser to take the lead. Pure from three-point range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Brunson passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's the floater, and it's Brunson missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Springer passes to Hauser. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to McBride. And here's the Chua. Here's Mr. Clutch. Drains the triple.
Well, Achua catches the defender off guard, puts a pass right where it needs to be.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Springer. Outside Tatum. Achua with a rebound. The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to McBride. Now here's Achua. Fires the three. Rebounded by Springer. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. So Boston going with... And so it's New York winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going go platinum. Just watch.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Feeling you, MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the... Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton into the 1 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got OG Anunoby. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take...
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a change for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Hart the pass to Mr. Clutch. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Pass to Nembhard. It's good from long range. Nembhard's got 10 points in the game.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Last game he had 13. Hart with it from the arc. And the three ball is good.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not fall. Towns with the defensive effort. Hard against Siakam. Here's Mr. Clutch. From beyond the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Neesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Walker, it's C.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton into the shooting guard. There's the triple. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. They double-team Walker. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Neesmith, the pass to McConnell. It's hauled in by Achua. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Over to the wing. Shoots it up. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he...
Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there off the inbound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Pacers have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Pacers trail by 15. Here's McConnell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Here's McConnell. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Anunoby against Mathurin. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Siakam against Hart. 5 to shoot. Siakam inside. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by McConnell. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Now Nembhard. 12 points for him. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass. Nembhard's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And taking a look at the Pacers, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the New York Knicks. And that's a halftime wrap.
And with a big Robinson's checked in for Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Jalen Brunson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Walker's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. We've got Miles McBride. Towns is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Back to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. McConnell's got 6 points.
By going cold in that first half, they made things hard on themselves, but they've been warming up since that time.
Ball's knocked loose. Walker in the corner. Back to McConnell. To the paint. Here's Siakam. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Siakam hits them both. outside, Towns. They get it back. Mr. Clutch, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for Indiana. Walker out there with Neesmith, and it's C.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Toppin in at the 5. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race, and I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
New York leading by 11. Brunson outside. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Halliburton outside. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Into the lane. No good from 11 feet.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
There's a screen by Achua. They get it again. To the inside. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration.
New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Here's Neesmith. Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.